Jerrod Carmichael roasts Meghan as she removed by Tim Gray from guest list of the Golden Globes show. The Golden Globes will return to Sunday next year, but it remains unknown who will televise or stream the awards show. The 2024 Golden Globes, the 81st annual edition of the awards show, set to take place on Sunday, January the 7th, 2024. The move marks a shift back to Globe's long-running first Sunday in January spot on the awards calendar. The show's ceremony, hosted by Jerrod Carmichael, aired on Tuesday, the 10th of January on NBC, in part due to conflicts with New Year's Day, the last day of the NFL's regular season, and the Critics' Choice Awards. This show's telecast averaged 6.25 million viewers, down 10% from 6.91 million for the last televised Globes ceremony in 2021, which was a stripped-down affair amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Tim Gray, former awards editor and senior vice president for Variety, is executive vice president of the Golden Globes, announced Meghan Markle was not invited to the awards. Some stars are invited because they're well thought of, even though they don't have a movie being promoted or nominated. They could be presenters of a certain award that they'd won in previous years. Meghan and Harry fit none of those categories. The Golden Globes didn't need the negative vibes that would come from their attendance. They weren't invited to any viewing party or after party of the Golden Globes either. Before Meghan Markle married Prince Harry in May 2018, she spent time at star-studded Hollywood functions, including the Golden Globes. She stepped out for the 70th annual event in 2013 and danced the night away at MB's after-party. She turned heads on the red carpet in a sparkly dark dress before enjoying the evening with her then co-stars, including Patrick J. Adams and Gina Torres. At that time, the only reason Meghan was invited to the event was that she was one of the Suits cast. Currently, there's a new report that suggests Meghan Markle's having a very hard time finding work in Hollywood, even though she and Prince Harry have been back in California for almost 4 years now. In fact, it seems like the Markle is struggling to find any work in the entertainment business because of all the negative press that she and her husband have been getting these last few years. According to Deadline, no one wants to work with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex anymore, and that's not just because they lost their contract with Spotify. It's mostly because of their ongoing feud with the royal family. That, and all of the gossip surrounding their marriage and their lifestyle, are just a few reasons why they can't find any work. When you think of Harry and Meghan, you visualise them sitting next to Oprah Winfrey. The constant complaining, the glossy Netflix billboards, as well as the brands are totally not comparable, despite them constantly telling us they're Princess Diana 2.0. Before concluding, she even went as far as to accuse the duo of being, I think they seem to be very vindictive in the work that they've done since they left the royal family, and people aren't stupid. Especially since when you think about the Harry and Meghan brand, you don't think about charity work. In contrast, when we think about Diana, we see the visuals of her touching the AIDS patients. We see her holding babies that were just pure bones. We see her caressing cancer patients.